Hi, people. Name is Mark, and this is definitely going to be a quick video. And just basically put, I'm going to ask you guys a couple of questions. And who does the law start with? And everybody will say, well, it starts with the government, and the police, and the courts. And no, who does the law start with? It doesn't start with these people. It starts with you. So if you don't allow it to start with you, and you don't start it, and you allow somebody else's nonsense, well, then you're going to have a dictator and you're going to have all these corrupt laws. And look at the terms, corrupt, core, and up. So they'll be up, right? It's just like they're bankrupt, bank are up. The banks are up, right? Because they're bankrupt. And meanwhile, you're paying a fictitious debt while these people are up and we're down. People, I can't make this shit up. So once again, realize who you work for. You work for yourself and the creative ether, right? You were meant to do things that you were meant to do. You weren't meant to go shovel shit if you weren't enjoying shoveling shit. Some people are meant to be artists. Some people are meant to be law upholders. Some people are meant to be healers and doctors and, all this stuff. So again, who does the law start with? And I hope to heck it starts with you, not with somebody else, because if you allow the law to start with Trump, well, you can see where you're going here. So people, I can't make this shit up. And something else, what will you do to survive, right? It's called survivalism. Will you, say, join the ICE department and make $100,000 a year to go and arrest somebody's grandmother, or perhaps maybe even your children or your mother, or you follow me, people? The whole thing is preposterous. So what will you do to survive? You follow me, right? And trust me, people, if you people stand up to all these ICE workers and all these Trump workers and all that stuff, and Trump, and you people nip this in the bud, trust me, future generations of people coming in will be a little leery to get caught stealing and to try to pull the wool over your eyes and to get caught with their hands in the cookie jar. You follow me? It's just that simple, people, right? So like, I'm going to leave it at that. I said it would be a fast video. Just remember who the law starts with. You're one of God's creatures, and it starts with you. And if you don't allow it, well, somebody else, they're going to come along and they're going to make the rules, man. And you might not like the board of life, the Monopoly game. You follow me, people? And so I'm going to leave it at that. I send everybody green lights. I love you guys. You know what to do. Go get these bums. Just simply arrest them. You're surrounded. You might want to come out. I'm sorry. Trump goes to another country to golf, Scotland. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. You're surrounded. All these people talking about waiting for the next term, and so you're just going to allow this, you're going to allow Hitler to run loose? You gotta be kidding me. All this shit, it's always outside of yourself, is where going to get this guy is within yourself, right? If he was beside me right now, I'd place him under arrest. Trump, you're under arrest. You're not even going to get prosecuted by your peers. You're done. We're going to stick you in a cell, bud, and that's that. And maybe you'll be lucky if we give you a tiny little window to look out at a golf course so you can dream about it and it can kill you. Okay? Anyhow, you want to stop these people, just stop them, right? You don't like Walmart, don't shop there, don't pay your taxes, and you're not funding their war machine, and you're not funding Israel, because Lord knows the United States love to suck Israel's ass. Years ago, I can't even remember the year, and Israel had flown some fighter pilots out and sunk one of the U.S.'s ships, and with U.S. crewmen on board. And you know what the U.S. did? They didn't bat an eye, but just, and Israel claims, we didn't see their flag, and we thought they were enemies on our water territories. Bullshit. They knew, and this is how bad the situation is. And not only did they blow up that ship, and people said that they were waving flags at these fighter pilots and stuff, and the whole 9 yards, and that their flag was flying on that ship, and they still friggin' took down that ship, and the states did nothing. So this is what the states think of you people, okay? They send your children off to war, not theirs, and especially fictitious wars. It's different if your children are defending the land that you live on and protecting the people that live on that land. That's what militaries are for, but militaries are never to go overseas and bomb people. I can't make this up. So all this bullshit with these people, be done with them. Same with Netanyahu. He's a dictator. Arrest him. Same with Putin. Arrest these guys, man. That's why these people hate me. They hate me because I see through their lies, man. If I was a newscaster, I'd say to Trump, are you a person? Oh, well, yeah, I'm a person. I'd say, so the laws apply to you? Oh, well, the laws don't apply to me. I'd say, so you're not a person then. See how fast I unveil the fraud? Then I'd say to him, so did you have it notarized you weren't a person? And you also have it notarized that you were allowed to use a trade name called Donald J. Trump, a corporate name, a corporate umbrella trade name from the government of the United States of America with no strings attached. And this is why he pleads the fifth all the time, which basically means he is not to be compelled to be a witness in proceedings against that person, which is the all capital name, Donald J. Trump. And you'll always notice that he signs everything in lowercase letters unless it has to deal with the corporate world or the corporate world, right? So anyhow, people, you're getting exchanged, and please, for the future generations of God's kids, man, please stop this bullshit, okay? I love you all. Till then, keep your heads up, your sticks on the ice. Namaste. Cheers. Bye. Peace. Love you all.